I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I come from a long line of hope. I pray and I pray. Got some pH balance for your ass. I don't know if God can get me out of this. Put your thumb in my butt, Daddy. I didn't know what I was doing back then. I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. I don't believe in myself no more because of what I did. I did not know the game was like this. At the end of the day, I gotta do what I gotta do to feed my kids. So, bitch, if I wanna act like a bitch, I'll do that. I don't give a f. I went to school for acting and theater. If you got a bag for me, it can make you my famous too, bitch.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Malik Taylor. Ooh, I done switched my name. As you know, I used to go by Party Next Show, but I was like, I don't say nothing about that man. I was like, I feel like that's so college. You know, I just turned 27. I want people to know me as Malik Taylor. So, changed my @ name on Twitter and IG from Party Next Show to Malik Taylor. Nobody cared. It made no noise. Today, we are here to talk about Sukihana. I know a lot of y'all keep being like, oh, do the baddie reviews and stuff. And I'm like, to review it every week is kind of boring because baddie's not talking about nothing. But to do isolated videos on different baddies, I think I like that a little better. So that's what we're gonna do. If you haven't already, or if you're new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Listen, we are on the road to 100K, okay? Make sure you subscribe. I want to start doing this new thing, like every time I hit a new height, like I do a little Q&A or something. I'm currently at 63,000, so every time I hit 70K, 80K, 90K, 100K. To get just a better understanding of me and who you're following, I'll do like a ask me anything, answer 2 questions, you know. You gotta subscribe. We'll do the first one when we hit 70K. So, all right, y'all, enough of me rambling. Let's get straight into this video. Disclaimer, before I forget, I'm not exposing things per se, just talking about things you may not have known about said individual from my point of view. I also don't have any personal feeling tied to these people because I don't know them, so I'm not a hater. This is just entertainment and my job because I got bills too.
But you got work. You got work.
However, I know there's still going to be someone upset in the comment section, so let's just get started with my commentary. So you all may know Sukihana as she's been on these last 2 seasons of Baddies, but how do I know Sukihana? Who is Sukihana? Well, Sukihana is a young woman that was born and raised in Wilmington, Delaware. Her childhood throughout her life, she's been to different cities. It says that she went to creative art school in Atlanta, Georgia. If that's true, that would make so much sense.
I studied PR, public relations. I went to school for acting and theater, and I studied marketing.
But that's not where she spent majority of her years. She spent majority of her years in Florida, Miami. But I remember her back in 2017, and she would make like, you know, crazy videos, wild videos.
You see me just out here selling some see? Put your thumb in my butt, Daddy. Yeah. Put your thumb in my butt. Touch my uterus out, Daddy. Put your thumb in my butt. Hey. Mom, I know that you wanted me to date a pastor, a reverend, or a doctor, but I can't hide who I am no more. I like drug dealers. I like dope boys. I like that play with guns, okay? I can't help it that I like guys like my dad. And are you sitting there talking about you don't suck? Bitch, you's a whack-ass bitch. You don't want to be around you. You just want a fun bitch like me that throws it the fuck back and sucks the gum.
But the video that I remember, and I never forget, is that video that I showed where she was crying saying that she had sold her soul. I never forget that video because I was like, oh my gosh.
I got a message I want to give to my fans. Listen, I know y'all been watching my page and I've been depressed lately. Y'all don't know why, but I want to tell y'all I apologize and I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and you know, I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. You know, and it's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this, you know, and it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like I can't. I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me. I know y'all believe in me, but I can't. I didn't know what I was doing back then, and I lost passion. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe in myself no more because of what I did. I did not know the game was like this. And I'm just ready to go back to school. I'm just ready to move away and go to school. I just want to tell everybody I'm sorry. And I you know, I won't be making any more music until I'm out of this contract, and Who knows if that'll ever happen? Like, who knows if that can ever happen? I don't know. I done prayed and I prayed and I prayed. I don't even know if God can hear me at this point. But I just made the biggest mistake that I ever made. And I just hope, you know, if you're an artist, make sure you have an attorney to read over your contract, and don't let the person that you signed it to pick the attorney. Don't let them pay for the attorney either, because I mean the attorney working for them. But I just lost my passion for this.
Now, a lot of people took that video and was like, oh, she joined the Illuminati. But I think it's way more complex. You know, to sell your soul, it means that you have no control over yourself. And like she said in that video, she wanted to make a way for her family. She got 3 kids, by the way. But she wanted to make a way and get out.
At the end of the day, I gotta do what I gotta do to feed my kids. So if I wanna act like a motherfucking hell, bitch, I'll do that. I don't give a I gotta do what I gotta do, bitch. I got kids to feed. I got my grandma bills to pay. I got a child care to pay. Y'all know what that's like. They finna cut food stamps off. Bitch, I'm just being real with y'all. I'm a real ass finna cut food stamps off, bitch. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
And here's this contract being presented to her. She didn't read it. She just signed. She thinks she's getting signed strictly off the basis of her music. And in this crazy industry that we in, she probably just signed away her whole right. So if the regular of the company told her, you finna paint your body blue and put a cloud on you and be a sky, you literally have no control. They own you. They own the rights to your music. They own the rights to your name. You can't even fart under your name unless you get approval by the record label. And the art of selling your soul, sometimes it isn't just going to hell and having an in-person conversation with the devil. It's giving up your preconceived morals and values and even principles that you normally wouldn't agree with. It's giving all of that up and let somebody else be in control of you. And that's just not just music, that's for everything. That's why you gotta be careful, cautious, use discernment, read your contracts.
Read your contracts.
So be mindful of that thing, because that's gonna play out throughout this video. Other things you may know Sukihana is because back in the day, and I covered this when I did the Stunner Girl video, but Sukihana and Stunner Girl, they used to hang out real heavily.
Stunner did not lie when she said Sukihana was acting like she didn't know her.
Yeah, that's me.
If you got a good spirit to you, I'm gonna know that right away, because you know I'm a Scorpio. I just know. And I fuck with a few. I fuck with Cuban Doll, Stunner Girl, like my bitch Stunner Girl. She really has put in work.
They used to hang around each other. There's pictures of them together. She used to run into those spaces with Stunner Girl, but we'll talk about that when we get to the baddie section. Now, like I said, Sukihana, she's like an online presence. Like she make funny videos, she make provocative videos. Probably seen her under Jerry Springer show singing. She was also on the Judge show.
And now
in 2020, she really put her money where her mouth was when she appeared on Love and Hip Hop. Now, she appeared on Love and Hip Hop Miami with her husband or boyfriend at the time, Bill. And we used to see their dynamic on Love and Listen, let me tell you something. My mama, oh my gosh, she's like stuck in the past. She don't have streaming services, so all she watches is like VH1 and old reruns of Love and Hip Hop. So she'll call me, she'll be like, I love me some Suki. What's Suki? I'm like, girl, you a prime time watcher. Suki not with Bill. She be asking me, you think Suki and Bill gonna get back? I'm like, mama, that is 4 years ago. I don't need you to catch up. She don't have Instagram or Facebook, so she just watch what she see. Matter of fact, I bet you, if I call my mom right now and tell her what's your thoughts on Suki, I bet she talk about, hold on, let's call her. I bet she gonna say something about Suki and Bill.
Hello?
Ma.
Hello?
Ma.
Hey.
What you doing?
Oh, I'm about to go pick up me a salad.
I'm recording a video on Sukihana right now, and I want you to tell the people what's your thoughts on Sukihana.
Ooh, you mean my girl Suki?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, what you want? What you want my thoughts about?
Just tell me how you feel about Sukihana. Just say it. Just say it.
Okay, now you know I was a big Sukihana and Bill fan. I thought they was really good for each other. I thought they leveled each other out. But then as time went on, you know, she started verbally abusing him, then physically abusing him, and I thought, wait a minute, this is going way too far. Then I think he got into some trouble somewhere, and next thing I know, they had broke up, and I was like, you know what, I'm glad they broke up. I mean, but at the time they was together, and you know, I was team Bill and Suki now. But now I think she's going on to do other things. I done lost track of what he's doing, but I think she's doing some pretty good things, isn't she? Because I know she got some children, and I know she's a good provider for those kids.
Well, yeah. Well, you took the words out of my mouth. How you feel about Sukihana on Love and Hip Hop? Did you like her on Love and Hip Hop? What was some of your favorite moments?
On Love and Hip Hop?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Well, I thought she did really good. I mean, just like all the rest of the characters on there, you know, they go on and they do what they're supposed to do, and then the next thing you know, they're gone. I can't really think of no favorite moments at this time. You put me on the spot.
That's okay. All right, Ma, I'll talk to you later. Alright. I told you she was gonna talk about Suki and Bill, but yeah, she pretty much took the words out of my mouth. Like Sukihana and Bill was on the show, you know, they was starting to get very verbally and physically abusive to each other. It was some think pieces and topics about that.
To a big fish. I'm not one of them hoes that you used to with.
We just having a casual conversation.
Well, let the conversation be. No.
I don't
You
care.
try to play me in there.
I'm screaming.
Get the out my car then.
Mom.
But to be fair, I do think the bulk of their relationship was probably like kink and fetish based. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but I remember there was a video of them that got leaked onto the internet and people was making like discourse, and I was like, that's clearly something like, you know, they have to be into.
So I got some good pussy.
That's sexy mama.
How good?
It's fucking great, A good, sexy mama.
Oh yeah, that's what the fuck I thought.
Oh!
Say all your old. Who you talking to, bitch?
They had some toxic mama, but like my mama said, she thought at some point, first in the beginning, that they balanced each other out, but they broke up. But they didn't break up without leaving a mark on the internet saying, Because Sukihana does OnlyFans. She'll tell you in a heartbeat, if I have to do what I gotta do, to provide for my kids, her and Bill, she will post that of her and Bill on OnlyFans doing what they do. I remember at one point she had got controversy because they was like, why is Sukihana posting her literally throwing up on the internet? But to be fair, she did post it on her OnlyFans. It got leaked. Some people into that stuff. Hey, that's the perfect segue into what Sukihana represents. A lot of people would say that she is an icon for just the sexual movement and how she embraces who she is, win, lose, or draw. Following that trend in 2020, if you remember, she was in the WAP music video, and that's when she tapped on and went full force with this sexualized image. Of course, to each his own, you do what you do, but it comes with the good and the bad. Because people started saying, is she overly sexualized? Is she really like this? Is she just doing this just for click and bait type of thing? And it really came to head in 2023 when it was the Protect Sukihana movement. Now, like I said with Suki, she's very herself. She will always go on interviews and be like, I come from a long line of prostitutes. I'm a whore. I'm a SLUT.
I feel like I'm young Miami. I love when it hits on me. First of all, I come from a long line of tricks and hoes. Yes, what's the eyebrow thing? I come from a long line of hoes. I'm not the first one, maybe in this generation, but it go all the way back to slavery time. A long line of
my life in balance. So I started with a new balance for the new year.
I got some pH balance for your ass.
Started now.
You know, disrespect me for some money, I'll do whatever. Not even for some money, for some crab legs, I'll pop it open. Like that's been her nature. She always just goes to different interviews, always go out and just like, you know, on the internet shaking and do that's just her. So it was very interesting when she had went on Candy, what was it, Candy podcast. You know, Candy from the Real Housewives, she's very sexual. You know, Candy, she like, look at what you like to do in the bedroom. You know, Candy podcast is sexual. You know, it's always been Candy coded. Now Candy thought, okay, this would be the perfect person on her show. Suki with the good cat. You know, just Suki with the good coochie.
Suki with a good coochie.
So she go on there and Candy has a male co-star on there and he's being very like, you know, oh yeah, Suki, what you trying to do? What's up? What's up? And Suki's like, oh, you need to chill out, you need to calm down. Okay, I don't, But he like, nah, what's up? He's like, what you wanna do with this? I bet you wanna do something with this. And he's showing her like, you know, his penis pictures.
Can't even turn up because he's still waiting at the door for me. You was not acting like that out there.
I mean, we on now. Pussy spit, and I know it do. I watched you walk in this.
So you can tell by my walk?
I can tell by your walk that. But I won't put my face. But you said Suki with the good coochie. You know what I'm saying? You talking about her good? That motherfucker smell and all that.
So you want to put your...
Yeah, I need a scratch and sniff about that motherfucker.
Scratch and sniff? I'm not that aggressive.
She love that shit. Look at her. She like that old shit. You love it.
No, I mean after like during sex maybe, but you know, that's not right now.
Nah, all that you talk. That, you done met your match. I'm here. What's up?
And people found issue with that. People was like, oh, he doing too much. And then Suki even tweeted. She had tweeted after that situation, I am hurt and I'm scared to stand up for myself. She said, I drink too hard that I'm very sensitive. I feel things more than the average person. I stopped drinking yesterday, but today I've been crying all day. I asked God to strengthen me and use me to help others and to order my steps in his word. I just want to go away for a while. So it was kind of shocking to see that because I did not expect that backlash. Especially because like I saw like the behind the scenes and saw how like they was backstage, still laughing and joking.
Baby towel.
Yeah. I hope their feet ain't dirty. But yeah, rub that baby towel. Because that corn is really f***ing me up right now. And they had put me in a size 6. If you was a real man, you would give me a whole bunch of shoes that's in a size 37.
How deep is your throat?
It's as long as your tongue is, so whatever that is.
Long enough to get it done.
Okay, so you say you're gonna give me my shoes and stuff.
I'm gonna get the shoes.
You ain't even rubbing my toes.
I am rubbing this ragged ass foot.
Did you say you was gonna get crab legs and stuff?
Crab legs, right?
You line.
I am on you crab
As
legs.
long as you give me some crab legs, I'll be your friend.
You could chalk it up to, Suki probably wasn't interested in him, which is granted. That's why I always say you have to just be kind of mindful of the image that you're putting out there. Not saying that anybody has to tone it down, but if you're constantly saying, like, I'm a prostitute, if you're constantly saying I'm a whore, that's what people are gonna view as, and they're gonna be more tempted to try to like be like, well, what's up? How you get there? And Suki has the right to say no. But unfortunately, all people are gonna see is lust. Lust is not a sustainable state, and that's all they're gonna move with first. It's kind of like, it's kind of like if I'm telling you, the viewers, okay, hi, my name is Malik, and my favorite color is blue. Oh my gosh, I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. You need to give me anything blue. Jolly Rancher blue, I love blue. So when you see me or you want to give me something, you're gonna assume, based on what I said, I would want something blue, because that's what I say. But you'll kind of be taken aback if you come up to me with something blue and I get mad. Oh, why does everybody always give me something blue? Well, you said your favorite color. Okay, but maybe you take into consideration, maybe I want something yellow sometime. You said your favorite color is blue. So if I'm coming to you with blue stuff, you can't get upset or be mad that maybe you want some stuff yellow, because these are the words out your mouth. You have to be mindful of the energy that you want in your life, because I know some real freaks who is with all. When they say use and abuse me, they mean it. They don't just mean it on, no. When they say, I want you to do this, do that, what's your price? They mean that. If that's not you for real, that's not true. But it goes back to what I said earlier with that video. She sold her soul, so she really don't have control of this image that she put out there. She really has no control of the type of narrative that she has to put out there. If the label said we want more hypersexual females, this is your contract. This is what you have to uphold. And it was more situation that she was involved, like that YK Osiris situation, that was uncalled for.
Oh my
Because regardless of how sexual she is, we was taught as a child, keep your hands, feet, mouths, objects, all that to yourself. So the fact that he walked up on her and planted a kiss on her, regardless of how much she's shaking it, consent is still a thing. And he was held at the stake for that, which he should be. Suki has also done some stuff to us like you overstepping your boundaries.
So y'all ain't been eating ass? No. You coming to Duval day, and you ain't eating my ass. You ain't eating my ass. July 1st. You is not eating my ass. I do not like it. I don't want to know. I'm not getting my ass wet. No.
He just ate my ass. He wanna switch. Now I'm eating his
We also can't forget about her twerking on that minor during the filming of that music video a long time ago. And let me know, I'm not trying to go tit for tat. I'm not trying to like victim blame. And yes, it is a thing, you can still be sexual and still pick and choose who you decide to lay with. That's consent, that's your business, that's your notion. But I'm also noticing that we're entering this hypocritical era in society. I feel like people pick and choose when they want to be uncomfortable and it's beneficial to them. I personally feel like if you keep saying, and this doesn't go for a woman or man, this just goes for anybody. If you keep saying, you're a prostitute and you're a whore, eventually somebody's going to ask how much the price. Eventually somebody, like Tanashi said, eventually somebody's going to try to match the free. And that's the uncomfortable truth, because your reputation speaks volume. And you got to be careful of the words that you associate to put with your character. But back to Sukihana, I remember after that situation, it only made sense for the two most promiscuous women at the time to get together and release a song. And that was her and Sexy Red. Now, mind you, they did two collaborations. The first collaboration was when Sexy Red and Sukihana, they teamed up with NLE Chopper, his song Slut Him Out. And when I tell you in the music video, he's literally like kissing them and walking them like a dog, like for real, for real. They teamed up together and they released this song, Hood Raz. They love the Hood Raz. And it was pretty much the same recycled narrative and stereotypes that you see within the black media nowadays. Now, after they had put that project out, Kaya pretty much like dragged Sukihana and Sexy Red, because she was pretty much saying these new women rappers, they're just hoes.
Comparing me to these hoes. See, I said my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. Not these out here and these hoes out here in these streets. Right. I said my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack, and I still stood 10 toes down like a queen. Hair still wrapped up like the first day. I ain't changed a bit. Okay? It's respect me. It's snatch the motherfucking cat back. It's don't trust no motherfucker. Get your own shit. It's tell that nigga to hit the motherfucking dough. You want to fuck these bitches. You want to fuck these hoes. It ain't eat no niggas ass and suck no niggas toes. Y'all hoes couldn't have grown up listening to me, because that ain't how the fuck I roll. I done been out here 25 years. Y'all ain't seen no pictures of my no videos of me sucking phone ain't never been stole. Y'all ain't never seen me with no man, bitch.
Child, they did not like that. Sexy Red was like, oh, it's always an old hating hag hating on a young turn girl. Suki was like, Suki is Suki and a has-been is a has-been. I'm booked every weekend until next September of next year. I get it, I'm ratchet, but I live in my truth. At least I don't sit in front of a library mad at Trina every day with 172 teeth in my mouth. But we'll come back to Sukihana music in a second because she is a rapper, but I do want to take a pin out of that baddie situation because Sukihana was on the past 2 seasons of Baddies East and Baddies Caribbean. But before we saw her on there, we saw her be a part of the Baddies West audition. Now she was there as a judge. It was Tommy, Natalie, and herself. And their job was to pick who were going to be the next girls to be the baddies and be a part of this house. And that's when she was confronted by Stunner Girl. Now Stunner Girl was like, Suki, you know who I am, but Suki was trying to act like, who are you? I don't know who you are.
You know, you was in my cameo. I brought you up to my real loud set, Suki. I brought you up to my real loud set. You know what's going on. You Suki. Yeah.
Is you checking somebody? Who you checking?
Bitch, I'm not on you like that. You know if I was on you. Who you checking? Bitch, you know I fight. You know I fight. You know I fight. You know I fight. What you mean I can't beat you?
Like I stated in this video, they definitely knew each other and they definitely have pictures of each other. So you may not know her now, but y'all definitely have some type of ties to each other. Which makes it put in perspective why Suki ran up on that girl and fought her. Now after that, I remember she did an interview with Jason Lee and she was like, oh, I would never do baddies. I don't understand what y'all do. No disrespect to y'all, but I'll never do it.
Stunner Girl?
I mean, I feel like she cool. And I wish her the best. So what's the show? The Baddies Unlimited? What's the Baddies show called?
The Baddies West Audition.
The Baddies Audition.
Yeah.
So with the Baddies West, whatever y'all got going on, I wish her the best with Zeus Network. It's a lot going on. Y'all got Tommy fighting Natalie and all these fighting every day. And they talking about they get to a bag and all I see is them in the sprinter every day. Like, where the is the bag? Like, I'm not even playing like, y'all.
What is wrong with you?
But it's an old saying, money talk, BS walk. Because as soon as she said that, boom, talk about being on the next season of Baddies East. And originally she was supposed to just be a special guest, but then she got put on as a cast member. But she was brought on with her friend Safar. Now remember when I was talking about loving hip hop earlier? Yeah, Safar and Suki, they used to be on the show together. And Safar was always known as being Sukihana's best friend. Like, they're like this. That's how it was always brought into attention. They had a big falling out on the show when he got into it with Rolly. You know, I know it's in that country. I was in that NSTD. Suki got into a big argument with Rolly and Safar did not jump in. That was really like a defining moment for their friendship because Suki was like, why you ain't help me out? Why you ain't have my back? And, you know, Safar at that point, she started to build a bond with everybody so she just didn't have her friend back.
You can't be that. I thought you talking about. You don't want it. You don't want it. Don't run to my friends. After E.T. poured the water on Smiley, Suki felt some type of way about that. And she said some threatening things to E.T. And this made Rolly feel some type of way.
I said, Safar, go get that hoe. And she act like she ain't see it. Bitch, what, you scared? I'm trying to figure out what the f do you got going on. Are you okay?
I'm holding my best friend back and I'm telling her, like, you know, chill. Like, we're not doing this. Like, I'm just trying to find peace at this moment between both parties. And, she said a lot of hurtful things to me personally, but I wasn't letting that get in the way of still trying to make amends and keep her calm from what could possibly transpire.
Safar, that's crazy.
What was crazy?
You did her dirty. You did her dirty. You're a fake ass man. You're a fake ass man. You're fake. You're fake.
We get to the sprinter and Bobby is there. And he had a lot of disrespectful things to say about me, calling me fake and I wasn't there. And I have no loyalty to Suki. I feel like that wasn't my best friend that night. It was the devil.
Now she tried to have her back at the reunion fight E.T. but now it was then revealed that Sukihana, in her contract, it was saying that they was not supposed to fight her. But I believe Sukihana only did that to try to get Safar on the show because they didn't want Safar by herself. The only way they would put Safar on the show was with Suki. And Suki like, you know, when you fought, I jumped in and I helped you out.
Get out here. Get out my friend here.
Here I am, and I got you on the show. You can't even jump in and have my back. So that friendship, it just never really recovered from that. Like, I feel like sometimes Suki would be like, we cool, then Suki would think about it, like, I'm not cool no more with you. Which is very unfortunate. I hate that reality TV brought them to that point because, you know, like godmothers to each of the kids. And Safar really do be messed up about it. I always said I do feel like it was just a whole bunch going on. Like, to be fair, in that moment, it it was just a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's just like, okay, let's chill. Now, E.T. throwing that water bottle at her was messed up, but I think it was just a whole bunch of stuff going on at once. Now, Suki did come back to the show Baddies Caribbean, but she did not stay long. She stayed for like an episode or two, and she was like, I'm not feeling this, I'm out. Safar is still on the show, and she's still doing her thing, but Suki bowed out gracefully. And she said she wanted to focus more on her music. Now, let me say something about Sukihana music, okay? I do like Sukihana music. I'm not gonna lie, she got a couple things, but Casamiga, put it in my cup. That song went like international, like it's like really famous in like the UK and stuff like that.
I'm trying to get my coochie stretch. I'm trying to get my coochie stretch and eat a nigga ass. Eat a nigga ass. We be eating nigga ass today in London. Period.
But if you would have heard it, like if I would have played it and didn't tell you it was Suki, you probably know it was Suki. Because it's like, you so used to her saying, you know, just blatant foul stuff. It's like, when you actually put, yo, Casamiga is a very sexy song. And not just the sex, it's like, it's, Batman, he wanna get this, it's sensual. That's the word I'm looking for. And it's like an Afro style beat song. I also like her song with Money Long, Thoughts, ding dong. Like her little verse was good. If he keep looking at me, giving out that thick energy, like I ain't gonna lie, I move. The bulk of some of her music is just kind of like that flat out vow stuff. Like, you know, she got a song that's been viral, Eating. It went viral on TikTok. He just ate he wanna sweet, you know that song. And now we eating. You know that song. But she did get into a feud with JT where they went back and forth, and she released a diss track on JT. I do love me some JT, but that diss that sweet, I was like, why would you say that? Tell that girl, you a Satanist on the low. You be mad as hell when you gotta praise Jesus and go home and worship Satan. I was like, what? And it was that part that was viral. I ain't gonna lie, JT, that you ain't no city girl, you a girl, and your man wanna come to the coochie. You ain't no city girl, you a shitty girl, and your man wanna come to the coochie. I do like that part. And that just kind of show you that's what rap be. You take it, you know, I just thought about, she had got into it with Cupcake. Her and Cupcake was going back and forth, and it was going powerful. Now, what Suki has been up to, she was recently just arrested in April. She was arrested for some drug charges in Florida. And that's pretty much it. I do feel like the bulk of Suki, she's really not that sexual of a person. She's really not like yeah, like everybody else, she may have her kinks, she may have her stuff, but I don't think she really like the fact that it's all over the internet. She has to like kind of post it. That's why I feel like what she mean when she said, I sold my soul. If you know you really can't carry the energy that those demons bring, just be very mindful what you say. That's why I always say, you have to be careful when you say you're on demon time. Demon time is not just lust. It's not just sex. When you think about why you're so depressed all the time and why you're just so anxious and why you just feel sad all the time, those are the demons coming home to collect. You've been on demon time. It's not cute to use the power of the tongue to talk over stuff in your life, and you know that's not you. Man or woman, if you know you can't offer your end of the bargain to that type of lifestyle, you just don't do it. It's just a thing. If you're not a real freak, if you're not a real lady of the night, someone go play somewhere safe. Because the people who do this for real, they know what come with it and they can handle that, okay? They know the stress that it comes with. They can handle that. They good. You, my mom's not built for that. Don't play with you, something to say. But that's all that I have for this video today. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment what other baddie I should do a video on. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.